And now that I'm 18, I can also have beer with my mici, which is the most typical Romanian thing you're gonna see. Cheers!
Bucharest isn't just the capital of Romania. It's a city that offers so much. Known for its grand architecture and creative energy, it's also the place that shaped who I am and where I'm heading. I'm Mirja. I'm 18 years old and in my last year of high school here in Bucharest. Today, I will show you my version of this beautiful city. Bună dimineața! Good morning, come on in. This is my house. And I was just in the middle of making breakfast. Come meet my mom.
Hi, welcome.
We are preparing fried eggs for me, my mom, and my father because my brother doesn't want to eat with us.
Hello.
I live with my parents and my little brother here. We've lived here for as long as I can remember. Of course, I would love to have my own place one day, but most young people in Romania don't move out until they're around 28 years old. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go to my room. Come with me. So this is my room, my safe space. Honestly, I spend the most time here when I'm at home. My favorite place in the world is either my bed, because I like to sleep a lot, and I have a lot of plushies to keep me company. My bookcase, it's my pride and joy. I have both books in English and Romanian, and I have one book in French. I very much like sci-fi books and fantasy books, and one of them is about superheroes fighting on Earth, not in space. We live in the suburbs, about 20 minutes from the city center. It's quieter here, which I like very much, but I spend a lot of time in the city, especially on weekends and when I have to go to school. And I'm ready to head out. Almost every morning, my parents drive me to the subway station. I could take the bus, but it takes too long because the buses don't come that often in my area, seeing it is outside of Bucharest. In Romania, once you turn 18, you can apply the driver's license. I want to have that opportunity to be more independent and drive myself around so that I do not wait after my parents or deal with the bus. Thankfully though, public transportation is nearly free for students, which is amazing, especially with how much I use it.
We are at Terasa Obor, the best place to eat meat in Bucharest, and we are very lucky because today the queue is actually very small. Usually me and my father wait around an hour in line to get some meat for me and my family.
Romanian is a really interesting language. It's closely related to Italian and Spanish, and actually is the only Roman language to have developed in this part of Europe.
One mic is 5 lei, which is around €1, and we usually eat them with mustard and bread. Noroc, that means cheers in Romanian. Some other Romanian phrases you should know are, of course, hello, which is bună or bună ziua, bye-bye, la revedere, or just papa. And also, because Romanian culture is very big on food, you should learn how to say bon appetit, which is poftă bună. In Romanian superstition, it's said that if something happens on a rainy day, for example, I was born on a rainy day, that the rain would bring fortune and luck into the person's life or situation. So fingers crossed, this is a lucky day. This is Mihai National College. It is my 4th and last year studying here. Sadly, we cannot get into the high school because we were supposed to have elections this weekend.
Romania's history makes elections feel important. The Romanian Revolution of 1989 led to the overthrow of the communist regime, and even though that happened before I was born, the history and its significance is still very much felt today.
I was not very curious about politics before, But this year, because I had the power to express my opinion, and because when I was little I saw my parents doing that, they took us when they voted every time, I was very intrigued and am very excited to start my learning experience with politics in Romania and abroad, of course. Usually we have theater rehearsals here every Saturday, but because the high school is closed due to the elections, we are gonna go to a local theater and rehearse. Come along.
I'd love to study theater in university. It's something I'm really passionate about, and I've made a lot of friends here. I'd like to stay here in Bucharest for my theater studies. I think it's a great city to be creative in. Though many of my friends plan to study outside of the city and even go abroad. In fact, about half of young people between the ages of 14 and 29 say they plan to leave Romania.
I've known Mirja for a couple of years. We met through theater. Film has always been my passion. I would imagine myself working abroad. London or New York, they offer a broader film industry.
Oh my gosh, it's still raining. Okay, now we're heading to one of my favorite spots in Bucharest. It is a gelato shop.
This is Vanessa. Hi. And this is Mirja. Hi. Us Romanians usually eat anything, everything, whenever we want. It's not unusual for us to eat ice cream in winter. Romania has been an EU member since 2007, and in 2025 it will be part of Schengen, which makes it pretty easy to move through Europe.
I love Europe, and I think it's such a unique thing to travel throughout Europe because we have our own cultures depending on the country you are traveling.
I've traveled a lot with my family in Europe. I wish to see, after high school, I wish to see more of my own country because I feel that I haven't traveled enough. But I've been to other places and not every city feels like home. This city feels like home to me. Like I know places, I know nooks and crannies, I know the streets, I know the people. Remember what I told you earlier? To say goodbye in Romanian? La revedere!